this is going to strengthen our relationship so much because he's going to find himself being with that person and all the while missing me and wishing that he was with me. That's really all that you need in order to ignore your circumstances. That's the full process. If you do what's in this video, you will be able to change the way that you're viewing your circumstances and your reality.
That's easy.
Hey guys, I'm Jasmine with Manifest Fast with Jasmine. Thank you for being here and listening to my existential ramblings. So this is video number 2 in the series. I highly recommend that you watch video 1 and then come back to this video. So this is going to be about how to ignore your current reality. And let's get into it. Okay, so make sure that you watch till the end of the video because there's actually going to be a third video in the series that's going to be important for you to watch. How to ignore your current reality or how to ignore your circumstances. So first of all, the word ignore is misleading in this case. Ignoring means that something is happening that you don't like and you're trying to pretend that you're not paying attention to it, but you are. That is not the process that you need to do in order to manifest what you want. What you really need to do is more like a change in perception, a change in direction, or a change in attention. So if you are changing the direction of your attention, changing your focus, if you're changing the thing that you're perceiving or the way that you're perceiving, if you're changing your story, this would be the best way for you to not focus or put any attention on this other interpretation of reality. Reality is interpreted by you. So that means circumstances really don't matter because your story is what is defining what is happening for you. So if you define what is happening for you differently, then you're not going to have a circumstance that you believe is the elephant in the room. You're not going to have anything to hinder you if you're not translating anything as a hindrance. So it's not about ignoring something that's there. It's about not even believing that it's there to begin with. Okay. So some of you really have some solid circumstantial issues that you bring up. Like I see you guys comment things like, well, what do I do when he's clearly with this other woman? If that was me, for instance, like that's not even an excuse. Like if that was me, for instance, I would just know that that person like really prefers me, or I would change the story altogether and just know that I know exactly what I'm going to get and I know that I'm going to get it and I don't need that person for that anyway. Whatever it is that makes you happy and whatever it is that helps you release your insistence on trying to get a certain thing. Because, trying to get something is not what gets it. Knowing that it's yours is what gets it. So you have to release that insistence and resistance in order to manifest what you want. That's why a lot of people only get what they want after they surrender the struggle. So number 1, we have perception. Number 2, we have belief. Now, if you watched video 1, where I talk about you have to believe that everything is already perfect. So for instance, let's say that the guy that I want to be with is with someone else. My story is going to be that this is going to strengthen our relationship so much because he's going to find himself being with that person and all the while missing me and wishing that he was with me. So for instance, that's a way that you could change your perception to something that would actually support the story that you want and create the circumstance that you want. So in this case, again, it goes back to you're not ignoring your reality. You're changing your perception of it. You're changing your story about it. Now, this is only possible when you do what's in video 1. When you adopt the belief that everything is already perfectly happening. When you adopt the belief that it's already done and that there's nothing for me to do about it. And that if that's happening, that's perfect. Because guess what? It's going to work out for me in the end. Whenever I see something I don't like, I just say, you know what? This is going to work out for me in the end. I'm going to get something so much better. You know how many free meals I've gotten with that belief? So shifting your attention, shifting your perception, shifting your belief, changing your belief. And by the way, when you change your belief, when you truly change your belief to believing that all of my desires are being fulfilled, when you're really believing that, again, that's a shift in your state. That's a shift in your consciousness. It is a reality that you find yourself within, a reality characterized by a perspective that you didn't have when you weren't believing that, a perspective you didn't have when you were in doubt and fear. So it's like it colors and paints everything differently. It's not a word, it's not a concept, it's a state, not an affirmation. So just remember that when you're really believing it, when you say it, when you really are believing it, there's going to be this shift and you're going to feel that you're there. That's really all that you need in order to ignore your circumstances. That's the full process. If you do what's in this video, you will be able to change the way that you're viewing your circumstances and your reality. If you like the video, then like the video. If you want to subscribe, then subscribe. Let YouTube know that this is an awesome video and more people should watch. If you would like to join my group on Facebook, it's an exclusive group and you can find that link in the pinned comment below. If you would like to look into coaching, which you have to book ahead of time, you can find that in the link below, or if you would like to attend a workshop, I have that link in the description. Here's video number 3 in the series. If it hasn't premiered yet, then just click set a reminder to watch, and if it has, then go ahead and watch it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
That was easy.